Hello and welcome into the Knicks-Verse. My name is George, and if this is your first time here, or you've been here before but haven't subscribed yet, please do so, along with hitting that thumbs up button for me and dropping your comments. Love the comments from the previous video, the trade video. Love them. All right, so Toronto came back, and they brought RJ and IQ back. It's their first game facing their former team, the former franchise, in the arena that they played in for years. It was emotionally charged, and I got caught up in it myself. And let me show you this video. This is one highlight. It's the only highlight I'm going to show you tonight. But then we're going to focus on the rest of the game. Here it is, the intros to Quickley and RJ.
6'3" from Kentucky, number 5, Immanuel Quickley.
I love the response.
6'7" from Duke, number 9, RJ Barrett.
Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Salute to the crowd at MSG for acknowledging the contributions that RJ and IQ have made to the franchise over the years. They were our draft picks. We developed them. They were our guys. It was definitely an emotionally charged evening. And the New York Knicks took care of business, though. The first half was a little rocky. They were only up 2 points going into the half. But that second half, they destroyed them. They won the second half by 24 points to finish 126-100. Excellent win. And that man right there, Jalen Brunson, just destroyed the Raptors. Look what he did. 38 points, 5 rebounds, 9 assists on 5 of 11 shooting. And the game started out with the Toronto Raptors putting RJ on Brunson to guard him at first. And Brunson just went off for 5 of 6, overall 13 points in that first quarter. So that strategy didn't work. I mean, it should have been IQ on him, but whatever. Maybe they'll learn as we go on. But he wasn't the only one to have a tremendous night tonight for the New York Knicks. There he is. Julius Randle, 18 point, a triple-double. Triple-double, 18 points, 16 rebounds, 10 assists. And let me tell you, if some of those passes didn't literally warrant complete cannon shots, he might have had more assists. Guys might have caught the ball, but he was like flinging that ball around, especially in that first half. It was pretty wild to watch. Here we go. Here are the stats. As I meant, well, look at this. Look at Anunoby. Anunoby, 37 minutes, 5 of 11, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 14 points for him. But the guy who had the biggest night in terms of what we have seen from him before was Precious Achiuwa, facing his former team for the first time in 25 minutes. Only missed 1 bucket out of 10. Finished with a double-double, 18 points and 11 rebounds. Excellent for him. Josh Hart at his return. He was out 1 game. He came back with 10 points and 9 rebounds. Almost had a double-double himself in 26 minutes. And look at Dante DiVincenzo, 7 of 12 from the field in 20 minutes. He gave 17 points, though he was only 2 of 7 from the three-point line. Isaiah Hartenstein, it looks like he hurt himself during the game, so we'll get some more information on that. He played 23 minutes, which is why Precious ended up playing 25 minutes this game. So we're going to keep an eye on that and see what happens there. Quentin Grimes didn't have that impactful a night tonight in his 20 minutes, 2 of 8, 0 for 4 from the three-point line, 4 rebounds for him and his 4 points. We need more from him, man. I mean, this is getting to the point where it's like, what else does he need? What else does he need to get him to become the player that we've seen him be in the past? He would just need that consistency from him. I still believe in him. I know he's a great defender. We just need him to be a little more aggressive and consistent on the offensive end. There's just no doubt about that. Deuce McBride, he played 13 minutes, 1 of 4 from him, 3 points. It really was all about, I mean, Achiuwa and Hart were the story from the bench, and Brunson. It was Brunson. 38 points in 35 minutes. Outstanding game for him, and the same for Julius Randle. The plus minus, I mean, everybody ended up being plus. Plus 16 for Randle, plus 20 for Anunoby, who I think is creating a whole new narrative for what it means to be a plus-minus player for success. for success when you get traded to a new team. I believe he has the greatest plus minus that's ever happened in the history of the game for a player who's been traded to a new team. That is wild. Isaiah Hartenstein, even though he did get hurt and he left the game at one point, and that's why Precious got the extra time, he was a plus 13. Brunson a plus 22. Dante a plus 5 right there. And Precious was a plus 13 as well, replacing Hartenstein. But Josh Hart, and his return, he was out one game. He finished a plus 20. Good for him. Here we go. The Toronto Raptors, RJ Barrett, 8 of 15 overall, 20 points in 29 minutes. But Quickley, I would say this was a disappointing night for Quickley in general, even though he did get a double-double, 12 points and 11 assists. He should have been providing much more offense. They need this offense, especially on a night when Scotty Barnes was struggling. Scotty Barnes hurt his back early in that first quarter. You could see him nursing it, but he gutted it out. He played the rest of the game, played a total of 33 minutes, but he wasn't quite himself. Maybe if he was himself, this game might have been a little differently. We won't know. But he only finished with 9 points, missed all 3 of his 3-point attempts, but he finished with 7 assists and 6 rebounds. And let's see, who was the other guy? Gary Trent Jr., another Dookie, finished with 16 points, 4 of 8 from the 3-point line. But no assists and only 1 rebound. So, the Toronto Raptors, they got a lot of guys who are good at some things, but very limited at a lot of things. It's going to be interesting to see the direction that they move in the future. They traded away Siakam, their best player. Some people say Barnes is their best player, but Barnes will be their best player. In reality, Siakam was their current best player. They traded him away for Bruce Brown, who played 22 minutes tonight, only 8 points, misses 2 3-point attempts, 3 of 8. And he's somebody that the Knicks have said they've shown interest in. Tonight didn't throw me. In that trade video that I put out, that pretty much showed that he was kind of he's not the best choice for this team. He kind of would be replicating what Josh Hart already gives us. I'd rather look at somebody else like a Malcolm Brogdon or somebody else. Grady Dick in 16 minutes, 11 points. Nice game for him. You can see he has a chance to be an NBA player, though he's got to step up his defense. No doubt. Here are the team stats. I'm like rolling through this because there's not much that I really want to talk about this game, honestly. It was difficult. It was like watching your kids, play that are on different teams play against each other. It was that kind of thing. So, I'm ecstatic we got the win. We had to get the win. I'm just glad that this game is over. Let's put it that way. I'm glad it's over. The New York Knicks shot 54.5% from the field overall. Outstanding right there. Almost 36% from the 3-point line. 14 of 39 for them. They went to the free throw line 20 times. Connected on 16 for 80%. We won every single category here. 61 rebounds for the Knicks. So 31, only 31 for the Raptors. Almost doubled them up. Assists, Knicks got 27. That's the magic number. Even though Raptors ended up with 29, Knicks got 27. That's the magic number for the Knicks to win. The steals, in the beginning, the Knicks, in the first half, the Knicks were just throwing that ball all around the place, turning it over left and right. Even though they were shooting well, playing well, they just were coughing the ball up left and right, and that's what allowed the Raptors to stick around. That's why they were only down 59-57 going into the half. The Knicks had 13 turnovers in that first half to only 4 for the Raptors. The fast break points, the Raptors were plus 10 there, but points in the paint, Knicks were plus 14. And as you can see in the foul situation, but let me see, points off turnovers, Knicks gave up 29 points off turnovers. Wow. So if the Knicks didn't shoot the lights out tonight, this might have been a very different game. And also, if Scotty Barnes hadn't gotten hurt in that first half, even though he did play the rest of the game, who knows? This might have turned out very differently, but ecstatic with the result. This now means the New York Knicks are firmly in 5th place right now in the Eastern Conference. They are 26-17 with a 605% winning percentage, which is very classy. They're 6.5 games back from the Boston Celtics. Only 6.5 games back from the Celtics. I mean, if things break a certain way and we get those reinforcements, the Knicks could be right there in 3rd place with the Philadelphia 76ers. I mean, this is what I'm expecting. It's what I'm expecting right now. So we got to make that trade. All right, this is it. I'm calling it that. I'm calling it right here. Don't want to get too far into it. I hope you guys subscribe and hit the thumbs up button for me and share my videos. I definitely appreciate that. I will come at you with more analytical videos about trade potentials soon, maybe even tomorrow. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you around the Knicks-Verse.